Championship at Ipswich. A great ride by the Wolf Sport rider. Final.
Of Kenny Shaw, I think it is, who picks up the lead as they go down. The 0-1 of Claire Reese coming chasing. Oh, one girl goes down, brings out another one, and another one. There's 5 girls going for it now. There's still the 7th place of Kenny Shaw. As Claire Reese is up there as well, and coming through is Pamela Greedrich from Dronfield in that 3rd spot as they go off the tabletop down the bum hole and through the doubles. Into that bottom burn. Oh, didn't she go wide? Has left a chance now, but she comes back, gets the power. It's still the 7th plate of Kenny Shaw going through, and 0-1 is Claire Reese. In the 3rd spot is Pamela Greedrich in 4. Jessica Cox in 5. Is Stacey Hancock, but going home to take this one is Kenny Shaw. Kenny Shaw off the doubles, going to challenge up towards the finish line now. Oh, it's going to be close. Claire Reese, did she hang on? Oh, in the 6-year-old final, and Michael Aird is the guy showing up well at the moment now. Michael Aird looks like he's occupying that 1st spot. Yeah, we got a faller Michael Hancock out there in 2nd place. And in that 3rd spot is Lee Commode. Oh, 3 more. We got 4 guys down on the track. My mate Ben Skelton's back up. But he's going 1, Michael Aird being followed there by Michael Hancock. In that 3rd spot is Lee Commode with Neil Suckling. But Michael Aird for D&M Racing coming on home for a great national win. Getting himself back up together there is Mr. Ben Skelton, who came down on the 1st berm. Number 4 is, no, it's not number 4, is it? It's the number 1 rider, Gemma Worthington. It's the front of the pack, where she up to looks to be Katie Tayson in 2nd place, and 3rd place is Sarah Radcliffe. 4th place goes to Julie Booth of the Royston Rockets. As Julie goes past Royston Rockets, they rise like a rocket. Well, I hope they would, but they didn't really. Anyway, Gemma Worthington is out there in the lead. Katie Tayson in 2nd place. 3rd place Sarah Radcliffe. 4th place Julie Booth. 5th place is up Zoe Timot, having a real go there. It is. She's looking good. And the number 7 is Katie Knight. The number 12 is Abby Brown. And 701 is Stacey Lloyd. But the big points go to Gemma Worthington. Side by side, looking across the track. On the far side is there, 3-plated Graham Ransom. On the near side is Scotty Lewin in the black and white diamondback gear. And it's Scotty Lewin, that picks up the lead. Sandwich in the middle, it's the 700 plate of Ashley Grove. Ashley Grove right on Scott's back wheel now, and Scott gripping those bars and pushing on those pedals for all his worth over the doubles here on his home track into that bottom berm. Scott Lewin glances over his shoulder, sees where the rivals are, looks to the left, can't see them, they must be to the right. It's Scott Lewin then, getting some encouragement it seems. The 700 plate of Ashley Grove, but looking for that inside line, trying to get there, almost getting, and slips his pedal, and Scotty Lewin goes away as the 3-plated Graham Ransom comes up side by side with Ashley Grove now. Ashley Grove puts on the turbo, steals that.
Is underway, and Mark Thompson is the first to show up with a little bit of a lead as he goes over to jump into that 1st berm. So it's Thompson going 1, being followed there by Alex Dick, with Gary Helders up there in 3rd place and challenging for 2 in 4th place there. We've got Ben Overson of D&M. And moving on through in that 5th spot is Stevie Luke, Inspiration Deep. Just look at the battle for 1st place. It's currently being won by Mark Thompson. But Alex Dick is right there. In fact, he's lost a little bit of ground there now. So it's Thompson going all the way at the moment, being followed there by Dick, going 3 Helders. 4th place, Ben Overson. And that's in dispute because there's a Hillender man moving up alongside him. But it is the links man, Mark Thompson, that comes home for a great win. Under number 4 of Stacey Lee. Oh my goodness, the crowd are going to go berserk on the far side. One you can go off the pedals, the other one's got to stand up with her. But Stacey Lee is out there going well with Nicola Anderson in 2nd place. Nicola Anderson, the British champion of last year. Stacey out there for Tamworth. She's back into her home. She's only got half the track to go. Danielle Tell and Joanne Goff contesting the other race. But out here it's Stacey leading. Can she keep Nicola Anderson out? It's Stacey Lee and the woman and Nicola Anderson in 2nd place. And that's look like the way they're going to go 3 more. The 2nd race is going around with Joanne Goff leading that one. And Danielle.
Also wearing the green helmet on the far side is Daniel Wardley, and it's Daniel Wardley, the Ipswich boy, that comes out first. PJ Carter in that second spot. On the far side, coming through in that third spot, is the 601 plate of Alex Hayes from Worsley, but it's Daniel Wardley that's coming through. Stuart Cooper in that fourth spot at the moment as they go through the table up. Oh, and dropping very fast down there through the other side. Still in contention though. Daniel Wardley still up there in the lead. PJ Carter in that second spot. Alex Hayes in third, and a lot of pressure now from Stuart Cooper, and T8 is coming through. There's Aaron Pritchard from Lowestoft into the final straight. Daniel Wardley has the finish line in his sights. PJ Carter coming through off the bottom jump. Oh, and Stuart Cooper drops it on the last jump. So unlucky there on that last jump, but it's a win for...
And showing up well there is Mark Mortlock and also Dave Groves. And look at the three guys moving on through there. Kelvin Beatty there for Walk Sport. And it's Kelvin Beatty holding off the challenge at the moment now of Dave Groves. Going three at the moment is Andy Duffield for Lynx. That's 1, 2, 3 as they come back towards us now. Here's the Wolfman, Kelvin Beatty, holding off that challenge from the number 4 player Dave Groves. Out there in 4th spot is Mark Mortlock, but hanging on in now. In 5th place there is Sean Carter, but it's the Wolfman going all the way there. Kelvin Beatty, what a great national win it is for him. Coming on through there also now is Mr. Gary Osborne. From Axel, Keith Joseph. From Flint Town, Andy Page. From England, Russell Phillips. From Slough, Dave Wright. From H&D we got Richard Barrett. And from Tamworth we got Chris Welsh with Keith Joseph out there doing the business at the moment. Scotty Newton lying in 2nd place at the moment. In 3rd place is David Wright. In 4th place is Russell Phillips, sorry. Looking Russell Phillips, but out there in the lead. Keith Joseph looking good to pick up the 14 plus open.
The one he died.
On their way. It's the 01 plate there that hits the front. Into that first berm they go as they go through to 7th place. Michelle Hancock that picks it up. Michelle Hancock in the lead. Angie Robinson in that 2 spot. Angie Robinson in 2, then Michelle Hancock in the lead as they go through into that bottom berm and turning back towards us now. It's Angie Robinson comes through. Angie Robinson grabs the lead. Number 5 player Michelle Burley in 3 now. Still Michelle Hancock in 2, Michelle Burley in 2. They go through into the final straight now. It's still Angie Robinson leading the way from the number 7 plate Michelle Hancock. And then comes 603 is coming up now, Leslie Lloyd. Leslie Lloyd trying harder overhaul Michelle Burley as they got towards the finish line, and that was close on the line between them.
9-year-old intermediate final. And it's Adam Nunn of Hillingdon that's taking it by storm at the moment. Into that first berm, Adam Nunn. Oh, we're back, and it's Shane Wardley taking over now for Ipswich while we were off air. So Shane Wardley comes in to that first slot now from Adam Nunn. In 3rd place there we got Andy Hurst, and going 4 is Paul Sadler with Ben Cooper up there, but the battle is for first place still, currently being won by Shane Wardley from Adam Nunn, from Andy Hurst. So a great race there, that lead chopped and changed. And Fraser Tullock, and from Titan, Sims Johnson. Okay, we're out and running, and let's have a look at what we got out there at the moment. We got the Lynx guy out there, Andy Worthington, leading the field at the moment. Andy Worthington and Mark Hubbard in 2nd place, riding out of Inverness. That's the 1 and 2 at the moment. 1 and 2, the number 1 riders going well. We're looking at the number 4 trying to get inside there, James Barracliff. Trying to get in that 3rd place, and number 2 coming around the far side is Stephen Murray. Stephen Murray looking to battle there between the 2 and 4. No doubt about the winner with Worthington. It looks like Murray is just going to take that one on the line.
Five players of Vicky Overson that goes through there as they go down the speed jump into that first berm. It's going to be a tight one. 8 girls hit the berm together. The 11 plate Claire Copeland of Hillingdon comes out to the number 5 plate Vicky Overson. Vicky Overson then it is in the lead off the tabletop. Through into that bottom berm. Vicky Overson picks it up as they come through. The other 7 girls stall together now. Vicky Overson so clear. Number 2 and 3 of James Heaney and Lucy Bowman so close together for that 2nd and 3rd spot. Claire Adams trying to come through as well. No doubt about the leader, Claire Copeland, and two is Emma Jane Tweedy. Look at this battle for second spot. It's so close. Oh my goodness, that was close. Couldn't separate from here. Looked as though Emma Jane
Goes on, and the gate has gone. But I mentioned once how the gate goes, and it's Adam Flaxman out there in the lead. Adam Flaxman going one at the moment. With in second place there, Lee Sadler. Whoa, and it's Nibbert Tuck as they go over there, over and around that first berm. But one thing's for sure, it's Adam Flaxman, the lowest off rider, that is out there in the lead. And as I say, that Southern man moves alongside him. That's Lee Sadler of Norwich. And in third place there is Chris Dayson. And Mark Oliver is up there in fourth spot. Just look at the battle. Hanging on in there is Adam Flaxman from Lee Sadler. And he does do it this time round. It's Adam Flaxman. A great, great national win for the lowest off rider. And we've got Rory Woodall. Rory Woodall, Sam Stobart. They are the 1 and 2 with Paul Bradshaw trying to get involved in there. Number 9 slipped into that second place. That is Lee Smith. Rory Woodall in 1. Lee Smith in second place. And the number 11 place of Paul Bradshaw's in there and battling as well. Look at number 14. Sam Stobart's getting back involved, but the number 11 is through there. Paul Bradshaw. It's Stobart hanging on to that third place. Now it's the number 9 of Lee Smith. But Rory Woodall is going to hang on. Rory Woodall takes the top points of the day and final.
Number 2 didn't get such a good game as Claire Lucas. Claire Lucas coming through then. Claire Buckins is up there as well on the inside. Can't quite find that second spot. In third at the moment. The number 6 player is Vicky Preston, grabbing that 2 spot at the moment. But Claire Buckins is still in that third. There's a long way to go yet. Off the tabletop, into the bomb hole, out the other side and coming through. It's still, as they come to what now is a change now as Vicky Preston takes it up. The number 2 play come back, Claire Lucas. Still Claire Lucas then, hanging on. Going for it. The finish line banner waves in her eyes now as she goes for it. Number 4 is up there, Sarah Wall. Claire Buckins are back in 4. And it's going to be number 2. Claire Lucas takes that one. Sherelle Weller's got up to take that 5th.
James Goddard. From Ipswich, Chris Biggers, and from Norwich, Chris Brown, and we're underway. And it's Alexander Warren out there in the lead, being followed there by Chris Biggers. In third place there, Chris Brown for Norwich. Oh, and there's a challenge for that 4th spot. And Chris Lawrence is involved there. Get a big shout for this crowd, I'm sure. But it is going on at the moment now. Alexander Warren still in second place there, Chris Brown. And look at that battle between Lawrence and Goddard. But NATO 2 is moving up to Simon Cook. Moving on down through the field now. Well, and it's fighting to the line, those guys, these 11-year-old intermediates. Chris Moore, 15 and Martin Goff is out there in the front and looking good. He got a good hold shot, but it's Chrissy Hyde who's gone through now. Chrissy Hyde in 1, Martin Goff in second place at the moment. Scotty Perlman's in there and battling as well, but there's only 4 left on the bike and racing, and Valentine is one of those. But it's Chrissy Hyde at the moment. Chrissy Hyde in 1. Perlman is in that second place at the moment. Third place is Martin Goff. Fourth place is William Valentine. In that 5th place is the number 4 player, Peter Holland. And then
Lauren Shaw Sands from Cornwall means to do business, and she's out there leading the way. Samantha Giles in the next gear on the number 1 plate in that second spot at the moment. Laura Williams from Hillingdon in 3 as they go down the back straight now. It's still the same order, then a bit more strung out. Oh, a little bit of a wobble down off the tabletop there, but Lauren corrects it nicely and neatly, and she's back nicely in control now and looking accomplished as she comes up towards the doubles. The last berm beckons. The last straight is in sight now as she comes off that last berm. Lauren Shaw Sands from the Cornwall Club goes home and takes this one in fine style with the Lynx girl Samantha Giles. Going to go home in 2, and Lauren Williams from Hillingdon.
And Billy Eastwood hits the front with Bill Marsh from Southern Raiders up there or thereabouts, looking good for that second place. In third place we got JJ Curtin. Moving on through also is Pete McGuire of Tamworth. But it is Eastwood all the way at the moment now. Stalking round that berm, as is the other guy there who's hot on his heels. And that is Bill Marsh. Third place, JJ. And Pete McGuire going through there. Is the 0-3 play of Bill Marsh, and Eastwood strikes back. So it's Marsh and Eastwood. And it looks from now as if Marsh might just have hung on there. Having through the inside gate, and Simon Yates on the far side. And it's Simon Yates out at the moment for Hillingdon. Rod Neal for the invert team in second place. Mark Harper is in fourth place. Mark Harper's gone through into third place. Russell hanging in there. One guy wipes out. And the number 8 of Mark Fox is in third place. So out there is Simon Yates in one. Simon Yates in one. Hill in second place. Third place is Mark Fox. Philip Brooks-Smith is in fourth. And that's it's going to be a real tight one.
Goes in very powerful now as they go through the number 4 plate, Cheryl Gamble on the cyclecraft. Cheryl Gamble, there's 3 girls going to go into this burn together. It's the 01 plate of Kerry Jane Hopkins, picks it up. The 11 plate of Kerry Edgeworth up there in that second spot as they go through. It's really tight. Still is in the 4th spot, and in the 3rd is Cheryl Gamble going through now with a tight one for that 3rd and that bottom burn. Still 01. Kerry Jane Hopkins as Michelle Chinnery puts on the power and comes through in from 4th to 2nd. Michelle Chinnery coming up now on the tail of the leader. The leader at the moment is Kerry Jane Hopkins. Michelle Chinnery putting the power down. In 3rd is the Wolfsport girl. Oh, that was so close, Kerry Edgeworth.
What's the light?
Tommy Roberts there for Hillingdon is riding for the 2nd time in his life. Okay. He's done, this is his 2nd national, his 2nd race beat, and going 1 is Tommy Robert. So there goes that guy in 1st place indeed. In 2nd place there is Stevie Jacobs for Ipswich. So it's Robert there in 3rd place. It's Mark Carter. Going 4 there is Shane Benifer. But it's going all the way, Robert there. Moving on through also is Mr. Graham Buck there for Southern Raiders, but a great win there for Tommy Robert there.
Attention! Wait! Right, Vinny! What's the light?
On the inside, and Ian Spanner on the far side, and Ian Spanner's got his wheels in front, and he's missed it, he's missed his pedals, he went down, one guy's gone down, and Craig Edwards has gone down, but Matty Potter's in there, Ian Turner's coming back, Ian Turner made a mistake, and Matty Potter's spotted it, and Matty Potter is going, and Nicky Gill is coming up, and Nicky Gill is coming up on the very back wheel of Matty Potter, and it's Gill, and it's Boyle, and Boyle moving across, and Nicky Gill takes 2nd place, and Ben Beasley takes 3rd place. Oh, and
as they hit the track, the number 9 of Sarah King grabbed this one. Adele Croxton's up there as well. As they go through the red core rider, Leah Pendleton in that 3rd spot. Adele Croxton swoops low through on the inside. Sarah King's got all the work to do now. As she flies through, hits the bottom of the bomb hole, goes through. It's still Nicole Miles coming up in that 4th spot. Into the frame as Adele Croxton comes through from Sarah King, chasing hard. The heads are down into the wind. In 3rd spot is Leah Pendleton. Nicole Miles in that 4th spot to go into the finishing straight now. Number 5 plate Nicole Miles got a lot of work to do as the leading 3 go home. It's a win for Adele Croxton. 2nd was Sarah King. 3rd was Leah Pendleton.
Final getting well now is Ian Brown for Norwich. Ian Brown already with a big lead. Dave Paul up there in 2nd place. Indeed it's changed now because going through is Chamberlain for Ipswich. It is Darren Chamberlain for Ipswich up there in that 2nd spot. For the man with a big lead as he comes down towards us now is Ian Brown there for Norwich. In 3rd place there is the 809 plate of we know not who, but it's Dave Hall going for certainly. Well, what a great win there for Mr. Brown, Ian Brown there of Norwich.
Attention! Feet! Right, Vinny! What's the light?
Number 2 got down there like a pat everywhere. That's Connie Evans, but Andy Pease says no way. Hey, this is mine. Andy Pease in 1, Connie Evans in 2, Simon Calvin in 3rd place. That is the 1, 2, 3. Chris Welch is mine in 4th. I got in and around there looking good at the moment. I think Gary Bowman's in there and paddling as well. But it's Andy Pease at the moment in 1. Andy Pease, Daniel Evans. 1 and 2, Chris Welch now moving through. Gary Bowman's there in 4. Simon Calvin's back in 5. But it's Andy Please, if you please, looking for the big win in the 14-year-old expert.
three on the far. Look at them as they come through. Scott Pettigan got a good gate in the middle there. That's David Butler coming through though as Scott Pettigan gets back into contention between those two there. Scott Pettigan that picks it up. Scott Pettigan, Riley for Harvington, picks up the lead. David Butler's in there. Russ Kirk is in third. Chris Mason in fourth. As they go through off the tabletop through the bomb hole. It's going to be David Butler is challenging hard on the tyre of Scott Pettigan. Scott Pettigan still picking it up, riding for Harvington. Up towards the doubles from the last berm. Scott Pettigan and David Butler. Russ Kirk and Chris Mason. 1, 2, 3, 4 as they go through up towards the finish line. Scott Pettigan and Dave Butler side by side there, and Scott Pettigan puts down the extra little bit of turbo, takes it home and takes the win. David Butler was second, Russ Kirk third, Chris Mason fourth.
Well, initially was Nicola Sitch, but it all changes because Claire Edwards comes through for AXO. Claire Edwards going one at the moment, with in second place there Louise Claire Higgins for Wordsley. In third place Michaela Fordham for Ipswich, with Nicola Sitch up there in that fourth place, but it is going all the way at the moment there, Claire Edwards. And there's a challenge on for that third place because Michaela Fordham is under pressure there from Nicola Sitch, and in fact she moves through disaster strikes. Michaela Fordham goes through, Claire Edwards gets the win, and two girls down, Nicola Sitch. Looking very good as he's going through. That's at number 4. It looked like it was number 6 there, Andrew Youngs of Ipswich. It could possibly be. He's coming back in around. It is indeed Andrew Youngs in that first place. In the second place is Jason Hunter from Ipswich. So Ipswich have certainly got this one tied up very much at the moment as they're on around the far side. Remember, this is final 45. There's only 5 to go and we're all through in another big national meeting. Andrew Youngs in 1, Jason Hunter in 2. Stuart Sillett is lying in 3rd place at the moment. And last but not least on his way around is Ricky Whiting of Bell's Farm. But Ipswich are certainly going to take 1 and 2 in a big race there. Final number 4.
What's the line?
Dylan Clayton rises first, falls first and is through into that first berm. It's Dylan Clayton from Gary Stiles and Mickey Lacey. Clayton, Stiles, Lacey 1, 2 and 3. Ives in 4, Boness in 5, Allen in 6. As they go through to that bottom berm, Allen trying to get back. It's still Dylan Clayton as Mickey Lacey comes up in a second. Lacey's in the second spot as Clayton goes for gold. Lacey slips the pedal but he's still there and Dylan Clayton going home. He's going to go and take this one. It's down and pumps the air. Such a lot of joy as he goes through there and takes that one. Nicky Lacey went home in second as Staffy showing up well at the moment, being followed there by Eastwood. So it's Staff, Eastwood 1 or 2. In third place there is Hersey. And in that fourth spot Richard Everest. That's the four at the moment with Conrad West working his way through the field. But it's Staff holding up the challenge there from Joe Eastwood. Still, Hersey up there in third place with Wesson, up there going 4, but it's Staff and Eastwood, and Staff going home for a national win over Eastwood there with third place. What have we got this time? The number 2 playing on the far side, looking good and getting in there is Charlie Reynolds. Charlie Reynolds in the back and looking good and going well. Rob Indri is in second place. Keith Joseph is in third place at the moment. And there's another number 5 in there. Keith Joseph looking good as well as Rob Pearson. It's crash bang one as they all go through, but Charlie Reynolds has got this one. Chad Markland has moved into second place. Third place is the number 5 of Rob Pearson. And then Lee Nichols is coming through in on 4th place. Oh, what a brilliant ride by Charlie Reynolds. He absolutely clipped.
Right, Eddie! What's nice?
He flies away from the start. Already got a good lead, but Lisa Wright is hard after her. At the end of the first straight, there's a bike's length between them. One girl goes down. The 11th plate is in that second spot. Can't see any of it. No 11 on the sheets. As they go through off the tabletop, it's Giuliano picking it up. Lisa Wright in that second spot. Into that bottom berm they go. It's going to be tight. The pressure's on now as the number 1 plate. Andrea Holdham comes through and tries to grab that third spot, but it's Giuliano coming through. Lisa Wright going to put down the power now. She's going to do it at all. She can't quite do it, can't quite get there. Giuliano wraps up her super duper weekend with another win.
Attention! Attention! Wait! Lively! Watch the line!
And it's Anthony Ravel. Anthony Ravel and another Ravel fan right up there with him. And taking over is Dale Holmes. And Ravel's gone. And Holmes is in charge. In second place it's Rob Mason. And it is still Holmes going one. In that third spot is Rob Mason, being followed by Tony Fleming. But it's Dale Holmes going all the way, pitching up there in fifth place. Going two there, Ian Sharp, but going one there, Dale Holmes. And there goes Anthony Ravel there, who was right there, shoulder to shoulder stuff for first place as he goes into the first berm.